Hey, Pine, what are your thoughts on Cuphead Don't Deal with the Devil?
I can make anything look good. Contract by Aria.
So you're a pony with dragon blood. What are your opinions on Wyvern? Because are they vegetarian in your universe?
They're not true dragons, but Wyvernborn doesn't sound as cool.
Same number of syllables, but it just doesn't sound as inspiring. Contract by Wild Witcher Zero.
Yes, what do you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
My pranks and the targets of my pranks are fabulous. Contract by Annie Ritchie.
So that's what you do with the drunken sailor.
Yep.
You must come to my lab in Catalot Supremus. You will get measured up for some of my experimental prosthetics. You don't mind talons, do you? I think it looks quite intimidating.
I think this is taking the Disciples of Discord name a bit too literally. Error
upgrade
420 upgrade required.
420 plus.
Yeah.
Look out behind you!
Looking good.
I'm just inspecting my cutie mark. What did you think I was doing? Contract by Odd Socks. Background by Stinkhund.
Ever use your puns to get out of a pickle?
One pickle costume for Pun Pony. Stop sending me pickle costumes. What is wrong with you people?
Tumblr gifts of questionable effectiveness may contain nuts.
Is there some sort of gag or meme about pickles that I'm just not aware of? Or is this a fetish thing? Contract by Annie Ritchie. Background by Bitter Plague Rat.
I need to inspect your crops for legal compliance.
All right, but stay out of the back field.
Do you see this badge? That means I can do where I please, with no questions asked and no answers given. Are we clear?
Knock yourself out.
Some pony help! Some pony do something!
Show him your badge.
That bull is highly rated. Every pony says he's outstanding in his field. Contract by Annie Ritchie.
Ignition test number 1 on cross-realm manifestations.
You seem to be fighting a losing battle, Longhorn. Hey, Primus, you're a dork.
Aren't alicorns better than you? Quite flammable. This seems to be an effective disposal method for useless manifestations. Well, Supremus, you're now half as good as what you call dirt hooves.
Do all the Longhorns have ridiculous names like Supremus? Hey, Supremus, your whole unicorn racial purity and supremacy thing fell through. Did it become clear you didn't have a leg to stand on? Or was it more the whole discovery of the fact that your arguments left you pretty darn armless? Longhorn, what method would you prefer to die? Your end cometh.
Oh, come on!
System error. Packet loss detected. Contract by Wild Witcher Zero.
Hey there, pal. Hugs you and gives you a present. P.S. It's a cookie.
I could get used to this.
I'm not greedy. I share your gifts with my friends. This time it's going to be my best friend's Sunshine Morning. Contract by Aria.
Gee, Supremus, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every story arc, Gervais. try to take over Equestria.
What do you mean by story arc?
90s cartoon reference detected initiating nostalgia. Artwork by Lucindris.
Who's that in the bed next to you?
Perhaps it'll be you.
Well, you already have a documentary of me. This is the next logical step in your fantasies. Artwork by Wadwisher Zero.
Food for thought. The seal on that file looks multi-layered. It's not a combination I've specifically seen in use anywhere. If you release it out of order, it might be just as bad as breaking it. Best to find out who sealed it, or just stay far away from it.
Mrs. Pond, after seeing the question about your great-grandfather, even if it's sealed, maybe you can ask around? Maybe Princess Celestia could tell you something, or the reason it was sealed, or maybe ask some dragon to see if she know anything.
Your request to see the file on Defiance came back all the way from the Elder Council.
It must be really important if they had to review it.
Having reviewed the document, we can say for certain that you deserve to know its contents.
Hooray! Time to learn about my lineage.
However, what you deserve and the needs of Equestria are in conflict, and thus its contents will remain sealed.
Poor Bud. It seems the more I learn about Defiance, the less I know. Artwork by Andy Ritchie.
What is the best armor for a stealth mission?
Leather gear is standard issue for stealth missions.
This is because leather is lighter and quieter than metal.
I thought it was because it was literally made of hide.
Just inflicting a little military humor, my pal Westwood from Astonite Guards. Artwork by Wadwisher Zero.
Alright.
Pun, what conditioner you use your mane? Hair is so soft.
Classical conditioning by Pavlov.
Oh dear God, no. I use it compulsively. Artwork by Aria.
Fuselight, we need to talk about your definition of repair. I see. You.
Themes are two resident repair ponies, Jade Shine and Fuselight, with different approaches to a job well done. Artwork by Ann Ritchie. Background by MLP Vector Collabs.
And thus we go to page 100. Could we see a bit more of Wit? He barely shows up anymore, which makes me a bit sad.
Your pink hair is now purple. Are you mad?
Stop messing with my hair.
You can see all of my cute pet hair at this link. Artwork by Wadwisher Zero.
Do you like brownies?
These aren't special brownies, are they?
They look suspiciously delicious. Artwork by Aria.
Liked by every pony in town and seen in multiple places at once, both red flags of changeling activity.
Good job of spotting this recruit. This particular pony has been seen to by Princess Celestia herself. Just in case, we have an agent keeping tabs on this particular pony.
Who says Warrant can't be fun? Artwork by Annie Ritchie. Background by MLP Vector Collapse, yes.
One asparagus, please.
The fellow was not amused. Apparently, he was goth, not emo. On track by White Wisher Zero.
Are you going to catch 'em all?
I think I caught all the germs. Does that count?
Yeah. On track by Arya. Yeah, I don't care.
Are you the part-time help I ordered? Yes, ma'am. Okay, your job will be to sweep up the sawdust. But I'm a university graduate. I have my degree in equinology. Oh dear, that's not the skills I asked for. Don't worry, I can teach you.
A shout out to my pal Jade Shine because good help is so hard to find. On track by Anne Ritchie.
I imagine funding a unicorn revolution would be expensive. Would you even say it has cost you an arm and a leg?
If our revolution succeeds, then I don't care if I'm left limbless and destitute.
Tumblr panel compromised. Please contact the administrator. On track by White Wisher Zero.
What's your favorite kind of locomotive?
We lose Doc?
No, I'm here. I did hear you read the question, though.
What's your favorite kind of locomotive?
An on-time one.
I would put something here, but my train of thought is also late. On track by Arya. Background by Reynold.
Melanie, if you aren't 100% clear in the Cutie Mark meeting, why not ask to the Cutie Mark Crusaders for help? They might have experience in Cutie Markish.
I know exactly what my cutie mark means. I'm good at melon farming. But I'm not going to let what my flink says I'm good at define who I am and who I will be.
For those who don't know her, Melanie got her cutie mark at a normally young age, so she never got to go through the discovering your talent phase that is such an important part of foalhood for most ponies. Artwork by Anna Ritchie, background by Bones Holbach.
Can we see foalhood pictures of you?
And here's one of Fuzzy covered in paint. Mom, stop showing those to Tumblr.
It's official. Parents exist to embarrass their children. Artwork by Waterwisher Zero.
Hey, kid, wanna buy some weed? Did it cut out again?
I'm trying to get rid of them. Why would I want to buy more?
Oh, Melanie, never grow up. Artwork by Arya, background by MLP Vector Collabs.
How fast can the change color magic work?
Let's test if it's. Let's test it. Ready, Ace? Ready. How long did it take? Less than a panel.
I hope my pal Ace and I were able to answer your question. Artwork by Annie Ritchie, background by Zoo the Skunk.
Okay.
Don't get it?
It's a corny joke.
Well, you knew I was corny. Another reblog replied to the great two kinds of people. Artwork by Waterwisher Zero.
Oh, okay. There's
some people that do it this way and some people do it that way. And then she does it with the corn in the can. Okay. As the time of this post, I had just turned 18, so this makes me wonder, what are the major age milestones in the Puniverse?
Most fairies have a cute smear party when the cutie mark comes in. It's really important.
Melanie didn't have a cute scenario party due to her circumstances. Artwork by Aria, background by Zoo the Skunk.
If you're that skilled, you'd be able to not kill, but capture and reform.
I appreciate that you think I'm a badass, but you have unreasonable expectations. My military talent is stealth, reconnaissance, and ambush. In that order. Subduing a foe requires overpowering them, and you saw what happened last time I fought with with power.
Yeah. Scout armor is all about magic shielding and offers negligible physical protection. I'd rather not wind up in the hospital again because I tried to subdue a foe I should have eliminated. Artwork by Annie Ritchie.